And we're back, guys. My battery just died, so I had to restart. Let me see whether you can hear me. Again, quickly, my battery died, so I restarted the stream. Let's go for 20 more minutes, then a small break for lunch, and I'll be back around 3:30, 3:40, depending on when we stop this one. Let me just wait a couple of seconds for people to join. Let me send them the link, making it clear I'm restarting the stream. Okay, guys. Let me know if you can hear me, if anyone is here. Okay. Again, quickly, my battery died. Resuming for 20 more minutes. Okay. Okay, guys, we're back. Let's see whether this works. It does not. We crashed here because direction path is not... Okay, that's a mistake. We actually have to put directions there. I've been experimenting too much with these variable names. So now this is good. So we just extract the actual path here. Let me restart this. So here's the actual path, and then we open it up, and then we read, and we end up with this, which is not good because we have to do, instead of this, let's do YAML loading. Let's quickly go here. Let's do this. Let's do YAML safe load. To grab directions. Okay, looking good now. Let's restart. Okay, loading directions, and here we are. And now we save that there, and we are ready. So that's how we managed to basically sort the directions here. We're going to specify the actual directions YAML. And now we need to do the same thing for included corpora. Let's see whether that will work. Let me stop this. Let me go to included corpora. And let me grab all of the corpora we have. To do that, we have to again iterate through the train YAML. We're gonna go through this guy and just grab these names. That's how we're gonna do that. So we're gonna change the name of this file to from extract directions to extract directions and corpora, if that's how you spell it, if that's a plural of corpus. Okay, so again, we have the config. We can grab the directions, and we also want to grab save corpora. I do this. I'm gonna call this corpora or included corpora, and then we're gonna save corpora, which we yet are to create. So how do we grab those? Let's see. Once we get to the stage where we have configs, I think we just have to go through the values. Let's quickly see that. So if we go something like temp config values, and then we grab the keys from those values. I think that's gonna be the how we're gonna get this to work. So let's run this. Let's grab the values, and here you can see how this looks like. Okay, what's the type of this object? It's ticked values. If we go and quickly convert it into list, then we get what? We get this. What's the length? The length is, okay, that big. And then what we have to do is basically grab each item and then grab this is a dictionary. Let's grab the keys. Okay, that's the key. So that's how we do it. So we basically create a set, and then we convert this to a list, and then we iterate through that list for what? For element in the list, we're gonna grab the key from that list. Keys, we grab the 0th key, and that's how we end with a list, and then we can just wrap that into a set. That's kind of a one-liner to do exactly what we need to do. Let me stop this. So again, hopefully the logic makes sense. Fairly simple. We go through the elements, we grab the key, and we convert that into a set. Let's see whether this works. Did it fail? It did. Ticked keys not okay. We have to convert this into a list as well, and then we'll be able to grab it. Oh no, this is actually a mistake. Sorry guys, because some of these might have more keys, right? Some of these might have a bit more keys. Values, keys, we convert it into a list, and then we basically dump all of that. Let's expand this a bit, just to make sure we are reasoning correctly here. Let's just print the keys, convert it into a list, and then we can easily create a corpora. For now, let's just put something as a placeholder value. Let's go here. So we go through config values and we print the keys. Okay, fair enough. As simple as that. Okay. And then sometimes we'll have more. Okay, as you can see here, we have multiple data sets sometimes. So in those cases, how do we expand? Can we just extend? Yeah, I think we can. Let's just do this. So just start with the corpora. Let me just stop this debugger. It's flickering for some reason. So let's just start with corpora. Let's put the corpora here. And then let's extend the corpora with a list. And finally, let's convert the corpora into a set and then into a list. And then we can save that. So this should now work. We start there, we keep extending, so there will be a bunch of duplicates, but then once we do this, we end up with all corpora, and then we save that, and that's it. So here is the included corpora. Again, we link that, copy path, we go to examples. Do you guys hear me, by the way? So we go to examples and we change this. We swap this so that we enter just the path. And then let's go and see how included corpora is used. In the filter method, included corpora is used like this on 4 places. So assert that it's not none, okay. If corpus is in corpora, okay, again, we're gonna just do the same logic as what we've done here with directions. Literally copy paste all of this. We're gonna rename this to included corpora path. This is just included corpora. Then we open up this file. We grab the corpora and we basically paste this corpora into this guy. This should be it. Just some small modifications so that we can keep this manageable. I can remove the to do because this should now be ready. Let's hit run. Okay, we made a mistake there. Oh, okay. Okay, this is actually underneath train primary. This is how this should look like. So that means we'll have to, okay, this is a bit hacky for now. A bit hacky, currently hard-coded, assuming only train primary. Let's see. Okay, this should be good, I think. Okay, looking good. Let's load that. Here is the, and that's it, guys. So we are ready there. So we're getting ready to run the whole filtering run. Let's see what we are left with. Toxicity filter set at null. We can enable it. We have all of the files. Lid filter for language ID identification and deduplication. Length filter. Okay. Let's think what's the best initial config. Again, we are gonna iterate multiple times, and I'm sure there will be smarter people than I am who are gonna also propose ideas on how to do this. For now, we can just have something, a baseline. So let's go to the filter config. Let's go to one of these. So normalized punctuation, this is good. We're gonna leave this as it is. Included corpora, again, good. Excluded, we don't have that. We don't have anything that's excluded. Now let's see laser filter. Laser we will not use. This is more for mind data. Length, we will use length. And I think it has the right, it has okay specification. So it's gonna be min length is set to 5,050. This looks good, and we can ignore this because this is more for back translation as we previously saw. So let's go back here. So that's the length. Let's see the LID. Do we want to use LID? Let's say for now we can ignore this as well because we'll have to check which models and download it. Toxicity filter. We will probably add toxicity filter, and let me just first check here. Dedupe pairs, true. Max target, we don't have to specify these because these are already, or we can just add for consistency null here as well. So that's set. Now the only question is, do we want to include toxicity filtering? Currently set to null. So currently laser is also set to none. Again, maybe for consistency, we can add it and say it's null. And then we have length, and then we have LID, toxicity, and dedupe. Just trying to make them in the same order as above. A bit easier to parse through this. Okay, length and dedupe. Do we want to include toxicity filter? That's the question. Let's see again, what do we need to specify? We need to specify the difference. Okay, maybe we can first run it without, and then later we can actually run with the actual toxicity included. We'll need to modify these paths here, obviously. So for me, we downloaded toxicity list to here. Where is toxicity? I don't see it. I don't see the, okay, here it is. Here is the toxicity data set. And then I only unzipped a couple of them. Let's maybe process that quickly. What we can do is go and find the password. Okay. Let's maybe write a small bash script that will do this processing for us. Maybe we can add where do we have these bash scripts before? Where do we keep them? Again, guys, for those of you who just joined, I'm trying to just unzip all of the toxicity lists. Have you published anywhere this Notion page for NLLB? I did not yet, but I will. We're gonna create a Google Doc because for Notion apparently you need. I can't make it public for all. You can't contribute. You would just be able to see it. You wouldn't be able to contribute. And the list is terrible at this moment. It's not curated, so I have to kind of refactor it a little bit. Just quickly see, where do we store SH files here? SH files are stored various locations. Yeah, let's keep everything in the NLLB. Maybe under data, I'm gonna add a script here. Unzip toxicity list. So what we want to do is, can Copilot help me with bash? That would be fun. How does one even write comments in the bash? Let's use ChatGPT here as well. Okay, just a single makes sense. Looking good. Copilot helping me write bash scripts. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so we go through the zips and we do what we... Let's see what's the structure of our zip, of our directory. The structure is... Why don't I see it again? I'm blind. Are you using Windows? No, here I'm using Ubuntu. Wait, what's up here? Why don't I see? Oh, here it is. Okay. So bunch of zips, and it starts with a BCP47 code exactly. Okay. This will not work because let's just comment out this and let's just see what it does here. Let's just echo. Let's see what it gets, and then let's comment out this. Ubuntu is the only, I think you can only run Fairsec and all of this on Ubuntu, so let's go there. Actually, no, let me open up my terminal. Let's navigate to here. Guys, I'm wrapping up slowly because I have to grab a lunch and also so we can continue on time for the next stream. Let me just run bash quickly, unzip lists. Nice. Okay, so we grab the prefix. Why? Where is the zip? Why don't we have the zip? Let's just quickly echo zip file as well. And then let's break. Just give me the command. Is it break, guys? Not sure, but it looks like it is. Okay. So this is it. So we just need to do base. This is everything we need. We don't need the BCP code. Let me just uncomment all of this. Undo, I mean. This will work. This will actually work. Unzip it and then move. And then move the unzipped file to the root directory. Well, you don't have to do this, right? I want to remove the zip file after we unzip. Let's try and unzip once and just see what happens. So let's just unzip and let's break. Okay, so let's echo the zip file, let's unzip it and let's break. Quickly running this. Whoops. Why are you unzip password code? Oh, maybe this one is complaining. Okay, I'm not sure. Guys, let's continue this after the break. We can unzip these and then we can run the filtering pipeline. What are your PC specs, dog? You can check out my videos. I made a series of videos creating this current rig I have, and then additionally I bought another RTX 3090. You can check it on my YouTube basically. I'll quickly show you, and I'm logging off for this stream. We took a bit longer than what I planned. So here is you can check out these 3 videos here. I literally built the whole thing from scratch. I actually filmed myself connecting the components and everything. And then I installed the software, so you can check it out. Break will be half an hour exactly. So be back in 30 minutes, continuing the stream. Cheers, guys. See you in a bit. I'm gonna wrap up the stream. See ya.